Hello, this is Mario Farina. Today I'll read a story to you called An Auspicious Performance. This is the picture that appears at the front of the story. The story is available in Smashwords, www.smashwords.com. It's free, and you may download it and read it for free. There are also many other stories there that you can read and download for free. An auspicious performance. And I'll wait until the clock has stopped dinging. It dings 12. It always dings 12, no matter what time it is. An auspicious performance. I went to bed early, as I always did, when I was acting in a play on the following day. The play was An Auspicious Performance by Gerald Randolph. I was playing the part of the wise grandfather. As I drifted off to sleep, I sensed my wife coming to bed. Suddenly, there was a beating at the front door and a blaring tintabulation like that in Poem's poem about the bells. This cacophony, however, was even more raucous, seemingly consisting of doorbells gone wild. This was followed by an invasion into my bedroom by actors from the playhouse, shouting that I was needed at the theater and that they had come to escort me there in the fastest possible way. I protested that I was in pajamas and I couldn't go in this costume. Yes, I could, they insisted. Unexpectedly, I was seized and carried out of the house, then dumped into the back of a paddy wagon. In surroundings of extreme confusion, I was rocketed to the theater amidst shrilling, screaming sirens. Lying on the floor, I felt there should be a far more dignified manner in which to transport a 60-year-old grandfather. Someone threw a warm blanket over me. This simple gesture provided a modicum of assurance that there was someone in the group feeling compassion for my discomfort. At the theater, I was snared by two brawny individuals and rushed to a side door off the stage. Powerful arms propelled me through the open door. Suddenly I felt the heat of spotlights trained on me. Glancing about, I could dimly see members of the audience. I was still in pajamas, but thought this could be forgiven so long as I gave a good performance. Facing me were two women in white, a mother and daughter, I thought. With alarm, I realized that I wasn't remembering the scene very well. I couldn't recall what I needed to say or do. I'd have to improvise and hope that the other actors would support me. "How are you feeling, sir?" asked one of the male actors. I couldn't recall what this part was or what I was supposed to respond. I felt that a safe answer was in order. "I feel like a shooting star," I ventured, realizing there wasn't a great deal of creativity in the remark. The mother responded, "Yes, you're playing a stellar role tonight, worthy of an Academy Award." "A veritable command performance," I ad-libbed. Suddenly the daughter cried, "The knights are on the way. Gramps, brace yourself." There was tumultuous applause from the audience. As the ovation ended, two figures came into view, knights in white armor. Brandishing shields, they raced in my direction, holding large metal ovals in outstretched arms. They rammed these on my chest with unbridled force. "Hey!" I shrieked. "Not for real!" They paid no heed and smashed them on my body again. Mercifully, someone turned off the lights in the theater. While the lights were out, I spent the time trying to remember what part of the play was being performed. Nothing came through. I instructed my brain to remember. I had a reputation for outstanding performances and did not want to tarnish it. The lights came back, dimly at first, then more intensely. I realized I was in a bed. Someone had taken the initiative to help me with my part. Whatever had been accomplished in this an extraordinarily subtle manner. But my pajamas didn't feel quite the same as when I had been rushed here to the theater. I was in a large room which smacked of iodine. There were wires from different parts of my body attached to gauges on various machines. I see, I thought. I didn't remember what I was supposed to do or say, and I still didn't, but I knew now that I was supposed to be in a hospital and that my family must be worried. Something monstrous had happened, I knew, but it was going to be a while before the totality of it would come into focus. A doctor entered the room and strode to my bedside. "You're awake, Mr. Allison," he said. "You've had a heart attack. You're in Montgomery Medical. Your wife called 911 last night, and you were brought here by ambulance. You'll be with us for a while, but you're going to be fine." Why was the doctor using my real name? Suddenly, the full realization of what had happened struck me like a bolt of lightning. This was real. It was no wonder I couldn't remember the lines. I had to ad-lib them as the act was being performed. Suddenly, the full realization of what had happened struck me like a bolt of lightning. This was real. It was no wonder I couldn't remember the lines. I had to ad-lib them as the act was being performed. "How did I do, doctor?" I asked. "You gave us an auspicious performance," he responded. Thank you for looking. Thank you for listening. Tomorrow I'll have another story for you. Bye-bye.